Hi guys, I'm Chris Naganuma with Hardhead Veterans.
All right, so what do you got? Tell us about your company.
So we're a U.S. manufacturer of ballistic helmets. We do bump helmets, do ballistic Gen 2s, which is our overseas press, and then we also do a U.S. manufacturer in our own warehouse. We do the Micro Lattice Padding, which is unique to our own company. An up-armored shell that helps with defeating rifle ammo for any contact that you might be coming into. A couple extra ballistic shells, and then of course we offer a Mitch helmet as well, but not nearly as popular, but they are more popular in Ukraine and a couple other war zones right now. And that's pretty much us, doing a mix of just a little bit of everything protecting your head.
Very cool. Maybe start off, tell us about your bumps.
Yeah, so bump is going to be generally just non-ballistic, so nothing really there to, no rifle threats or pistol threats. Anything if you're using night vision, looking for arborists or going out hiking, these are going to be a great option. They're super lightweight, using M-LOK rails, still shroud attachments for all your night vision devices. So if you don't need a ballistic helmet, this is an affordable way to kind of get into night vision and protection for your head. We offer a bunch of different colors depending on what your service may be. Out in Colorado, we work with a lot of the snow agencies, so they like the white for their ski patrols, but we obviously do M81, orange for rescue colors, brown, multicam black, M-LOK rails on the side, and then we offer a magnetic chin attachment on all of our straps. It just locks right in. But people tend to really like that as well.
Very cool. Using any certain suspension system?
Just a normal bungee with us. Bungee comes off, and so just typical retention weight. We haven't had to change it from a medium or different length yet, so we keep it to one unique length.
Very cool. And any other features make your inner harness unique?
No, the harness for us is pretty general. So we're just using attachment straps, no ratchet on the bump to keep the price down. So you're looking at like a $240 bump. So it's a very easy entry price for a bump system for most people.
Very cool. And I suppose moving on, get into ballistic?
Yeah, moving into the ballistic, we have our Bread and Butter, which is our Gen 2 product. That's our U.S. material that we send overseas to get pressed. It's a $540 helmet. There's about 800 of these a month go out of our facility just to the consumer market. Still M-LOK, rated up to 44 mag. A better, same shroud as your bump, same bungee system as your bump, but obviously rated for ballistic ratings. You're looking at a Kevlar blend, about a 2.8 pound shell, and a $540 helmet, so it's very affordable.
Very cool. And I suppose, how much compatibility with others? Like say the rail system is very hold up for these builds, or?
Compatibility, you're most likely going to see from us, Unity, and Wendy. We're running M-LOK, so there's a lot of third-party systems that are allowing M-LOK to be workable. We don't do anything with OpsCore, not as of yet. So we do have plans to do some of our own ear attachments that'll accept into their products, but you'll have to use a Unity device to go into the M-LOK rails.
And I think talking about earlier, you had your own comms adjusters?
Yeah, so in about a month, we're launching our own ears systems. These were a device that we were looking for a way to keep comms on at an affordable price, but still take the pressure off of our head. So we wanted to be able to rotate these and click in, put pressure onto the head if we want to have protection. But then if I want to take ambient off and still have the ability to listen to comms or a dual radio, or generally just take my ears off of my head so they're not putting a lot of pressure on me throughout a whole entire range day, this is an affordable system that works really well for that. And then you can still push them away and stow them if not needed. So hopefully coming to market at about $100 for those.
Nice. And I see you have a pretty unique interior padding.
That's our Micro Lattice Padding. So Micro Lattice, we worked with a company called Carbon to develop this. We found out the NHL and the NFL is running a version of it in their helmets to help with concussion mitigation. So we went out and we actually got the rights to do combat application of it, and we developed our own version with Carbon that's a dual layer. The big benefits that we see out of Micro Lattice is that it keeps the head cool and it's a lot more conforming to the helmet. But the major benefits is that any helmet that we put it into, it helps the structural integrity of the helmet it helps the back face deformation more, and it reduces blunt force impact by 66%. So if you take an impact, it's going to spread that energy through your head a lot better than it would with a foam pad, because it's using the honeycomb device spreading energy compared to foam absorbing energy. It's a really phenomenal pad system, and it's one of our more proud systems that we're able to bring to market because we can put it into any helmet.
Very cool. And I suppose, as sharing to others, my first impression, I was concerned about the comfort. What would you say to others that had similar
It's
first
soft.
impression?
You know, I generally run it without any padding system around my head or a bandana. I like it a lot more because it feels like I have an AC unit running through my head compared to a foam that gets very hot. And it's head conforming, so once the helmet is actually on your head, it doesn't move around. It's very soft to the touch when you're actually grabbing onto it. And we do have a headband that we offer to the consumer that if they want to put a headband on, it does give them a separation away from the padding if they need that. So they kind of have one way or the other of an option.
Very cool. And for cold weather, I assume it's common for people to have on skull caps or balaclavas?
Yep, and we'll be releasing a skull cap for that shortly. And then the last thing is our US helmet. And so we're able to take all of the money and all of our hard work, which we developed with the Gen 2, our overseas pressed helmet, and to develop that into our own facility, our own presses, our own water jet cutters, and all of our fiber is sourced from Honeywell and Depew. This is now a US manufactured inside of our helmet. It's the ATE Lite. It's a 1.6 pound shell and an all-American material helmet made by hardhead veterans. So this is the next stage for us, and we're very proud of this.
Right. So it'd be considered your premium line.
This would be our premium line, yeah. Much lighter than the Gen 2. It has a higher protection rating than the Gen 2, a better shroud than the Gen 2. It comes with the Micro Lattice Padding as well, and all for under $1,000 is a ballistic helmet. So we're pretty proud to bring that to market.
Awesome. And I suppose for some extra fun, tell us about Sergeant Pecker here.
Sergeant Pecker.
We got two.
Yeah, we got a couple of them. He's our Black Ops Special Operations mission provider. He's been working out in Syria and Ukraine and a couple other places in the GWAT. He took some time off to come and visit us at this trade show. But he's obviously our mascot. We love him very much. Sergeant Pecker, you'll see him come boxed in each one of these, and it gives him a little bit of detail about who he is and what his mission sense is, and it's just a way for us to give back to the community other than a patch or a sticker. The kids love him. He's just super fun as a mascot for us, and it's a fun thing to put some money into and really support the industry. So now we do a lot of scavenger hunts around the nation. We drop them off. If you find one, you get a free helmet. It's just a fun way for us to play with the community and stay involved.
Very cool. And where can people find more about you?
You can find myself on Instagram at @ofbloodandsteel. You can find any questions that you need through me as well. Hardhead Veterans is on all social media platforms. And if you need anything from myself, I'm just Chris Naganuma at hardheadveterans.com.
Well, thanks again, and thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you, brother.
If you like this video and want to support us, check out the MIL-SPEC Monkey Store. Although known for morale patches, we also specialize in a good selection of DIY hardware and tactical accessories.